Hi guys, welcome back to Paracord Planet. Today we're making a paracord dog collar. The cord requirements for today are going to vary depending on the size of your dog. I'm making a 14-inch collar, and so with the king cobra weave that we're using today, it's going to take 28 feet of paracord. So that's 2 feet of paracord per inch of weave. That's approximate, so make sure you have a little bit of extra. I've also got a 3/4 inch buckle and an inch D-ring. Let's get into it. So to start off, we're going to want to join our two colors together. For a project like this, I would recommend using the Mani method. That's a little bit more in depth than I want to go in this tutorial. We have a separate video that explains how to do this method, and we'll link to that in the description. For today, we're just going to be melting the ends together. And this should hold just fine for most purposes, but if you have a dog that really likes to pull on their leash, the Mani method is going to provide a much more secure hold. Now to attach it to our buckle, we're going to make a cow hitch, and you want to do that with the cord just offset so that you don't make the cow hitch right on the breaking point. So to make the cow hitch, you want to go down through the top of your buckle. And then because we have such long cord, instead of tucking all of our cord in through that loop, I'm going to go around this direction. That'll save us a little bit of time. Because this is an extra wide buckle, a normal cow hitch can kind of tend to slip around a little bit, so we're going to feed the cord through one more time. Once you've got that tightened down, go ahead and thread your other end of the cord through the buckle. You just want to make sure that your colors align to the right side and that they aren't twisted around each other, like I just did. So we've got blue on the right and pink on the left. And then we're going to be threading those through one extra time too, and so I'm just going to do that right off the bat before I tighten it down. So now I'll slide that up to the right length. Alright, I've got it down to about the right size. I'm just going to double check the measurement. When measuring the length of the collar, you want to go from the end of this side of the buckle and just to the base of the tooth side of the buckle. Alright, and then first it's just going to be like the normal cobra weave. I want the blue cord to go on top, and so I'm going to start with that side. So just lay that across, pink cord over that, and then around the back and through the loop. Tighten that down right up against, and then just do the opposite. So we'll start on the right side this time. It's still the blue cord going on top. That isn't going to change. So there we go. We'll just repeat that pattern all the way down the length of the collar. And then when we get into making the king cobra part, that's basically another cobra weave on top of it, then we're going to add our D-ring. So we made it to the bottom. To do the king cobra, it's really not that hard. All you're going to be doing is flipping your project around and doing the cobra right over the top. We are going to be adding in this D-ring. So after a couple weaves of cobra, I'm going to show you how to add that on. So I like the blue in the middle again, so I'm going to do that across the top, and pink around the back. You'll notice that as you do this king cobra weave, it's going to fit right into the cobra weave below it. So our bumps on one side are going to fit into the grooves of the weave below. And if that's not happening, you'll want to go back and check what's wrong. Alright, so there's the first couple weaves. I'm going to add this D-ring on now. I'm going to be hooking it onto a pink loop on either side. So when I go to make this cobra, I want to thread the D-ring onto our pink cord. So we'll thread that on and then just make this like normal. Tighten that down in the right place, and then slide it through to the top. And then we'll do that one more time. So as we make the cobra the opposite direction, we're going to thread it through that first, and then go down and around the back. You'll kind of have to hold that in place while you tighten everything down so it looks even. So there we go, that's how it'll look. And then you're just gonna keep on doing the cobra weave down to the other side. Alright, so we made it back down to this end. See how that pattern looks there, where it just fits in between the bumps of the pattern below. Now all that's left to do is to cut our ends and melt them, and then we will be done. So there we are, all done. We've got this D-ring here that makes it easy to attach a leash to. We made a leash in our last video, so definitely check that out if you're interested. This also works as a slip collar. We put links to all the supplies used in this project down in the description, so that includes the paracord and this hardware that we used. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more like this in the future. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.